Today marks 365 days since I started as British Ambassador here in Colombia. It has been a year like no other. I have discovered a land full of wonder, with breathtaking landscapes, colourful and vibrant cities, stunning biodiversity, and a rich and exhilarating culture. But most importantly, I have found a country full of innovative, resilient and thriving people. There is absolutely no doubt where Colombia's true treasures lie. Colombia is a key strategic and regional partner for the UK. Built up over decades, our partnership is deep, broad and truly close. Looking back over my first year, there are simply too many highlights to share in this short video. Too many things to show you why my family and I have fallen in love with this amazing country and its incredible people. So please join me in having a look back at just a few of the most memorable bits of my first year.
A few weeks ago, we celebrated the anniversary of the UK-Colombia Partnership for Sustainable Growth, geared towards jointly tackling climate change, focusing on forests, clean energy and biodiversity. UK support to Colombia has increased, reaching $305 million through the International Climate Finance Fund. Tackling climate change is ever more important as we gear up for the United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26, to be held in Glasgow next year, where the UK will lead on what is one of the greatest challenges of our time. This year, we responded to COVID-19, working alongside Colombia to promote a green and resilient recovery. This highlights how our partnership with Colombia aims to respond to the changing environment while nurturing opportunities for growth, which is why, over the last year, the team has been working on our free trade agreement between Colombia and the UK, following our country's departure from the EU. Through our Prosperity Fund, we are focusing on the agri-tech projects, the Colombian rail revival, and work on gender equality. During the last year, the agri-tech activities have supported the setup of 3 UK companies in Colombia, and we estimate £2.9 million of new business in this sector. In terms of infrastructure, we launched the reactivation of Colombia's rail network by investing £4.7 million in 3 rail feasibility projects. These are laying the foundations for greener freight transportation and socially inclusive commuter transportation for 6 million people. Along with all the projects, we brought the gender chapter of Colombia's National Development Plan to life by integrating social development priorities for the first time into key infrastructure projects, including the Aerocafé airport plans. Comprehensive and regular stakeholder engagement with a full cross-section of society in Manizales and Santa Marta is ensuring that our urban development projects directly address the needs of women, vulnerable groups and the poorest. Through our Ministry of Defence support to the COVID crisis, we contributed to the repatriation of British nationals stranded in Cuba, Peru and Colombia. We delivered an anti-corruption capacity-building course. In addition, we funded the participation of officers from the Colombian Army in military and Navy courses in the UK. Exploiting the UK's term as NATO lead for Colombia, we aim to fulfil a request from the Colombian War College to assist with their doctrine development in 2021. Our Department of International Trade held the first trade dialogues between Colombia and the UK. Increasing presence of tech-focused UK companies in Colombia generated business worth £66 million. For 2021, we are committed to changing business perceptions in both countries by raising awareness of Colombian business opportunities and British capabilities. We live in a mainly virtual world now, and even if it is a challenge, we find it truly exciting. In this new reality, we will continue planning activities to support companies, and we will find ways to work with external stakeholders from both the private and public sectors. We supported over 1,000 victims' participation in the transitional justice system and provided £8 million to GoSee to implement rural development, reintegration programs, gender initiatives, transitional justice and reconciliation, and strengthened the implementation of the peace agreements. We provided support for human rights defenders and hundreds of women victims of sexual violence. We helped with the rehabilitation of 50 young people and offered an exciting new model for Colombia to transform its approach to diverting youth away from criminal activity. And we continue to provide Chifning scholarships, increasingly to candidates from regional cities to attend a wide range of world-leading universities in the UK. BritCham has been established as the British Chamber of Commerce in Colombia after the joining of the two previous chambers, growing the chamber in terms of number of members, events, and services that we can provide. Through our cultural and education leg, the British Council was able to implement the second phase of the Coding for Kids nationwide programme. In order to keep supporting English teaching and learning, the Be the One app was created, and almost 200,000 users have downloaded it. The Graficalia Street Arts Festival in Cali was established so that young people at risk could find new avenues to express themselves. The council received the Order of Boyacá from the Colombian government, which recognises 80 years of service to Colombia. We are currently working on programs like the Cultural Heritage for Inclusive Growth program, which supports indigenous communities. And the Mestizo program fosters music collaborations between artists and producers from the UK and Colombia. Finally, the Storytelling for Peacebuilding program trains young people living in highly vulnerable communities.
It's incredible to think of the many things we have achieved during these first 12 months. I can't wait to see how these programs evolve, delivering results that will benefit both our countries. The next year will mark a historic milestone in our relationship. We are preparing an unprecedented chapter that will, I'm sure, bring us even more closely together. We will continue to hold meaningful conversations to find innovative and impactful ways to set the grounds for facing the global challenges of the 21st century, as well as in cooperating in key priority areas in both Colombia and in the UK. I want to thank each and every one of you who have been part of this fantastic journey so far. You are an essential part of what we do, and I invite you to please keep sharing, proposing your ideas, participating and engaging with us. Thank you.